Thursday, the new Friday. We are still in that celebratory mood. Of course, December is here with us. And even on my way to work, I could see guys who are still having that exciting face of indulgence.
Yes.
So you can tell the mood is already up in the air. But Nairobi is like an oven.
It is
the
hot.
heat.
It's crazy, man.
Heat.
I went to South Sea and I can tell you.
Yes.
The heat in South Sea.
Wow.
With the constructions going on.
Yes.
I don't know where Kenyans are getting money.
People are complaining there's no money, but every day
there's construction
and they're going up and up and up.
And
South
Sea is a new city now on its own. It's crazy.
It's really crazy.
Yeah. Is it only us without money?
Because everybody seems to be, of course, in that construction business everywhere. If you go to Kileshwa, we just mentioned about
Kenya is being built up, my friend.
It's really, really being built up. It's a construction site for real.
Yeah, it's a construction site. But if you're not building, do not worry.
Yeah.
There's always a second chance. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. It's the Spice Drive. I'm with Solomon Coco Solo every single day, Monday to Friday, and we want to kick off the party today with beautiful conversations, music, and of course, any other in between. Unfiltered conversation, Solo.
Yes.
Unfiltered. So, we are not going to allow things to pass by. If you want to know, this is the first show you have to tune in and to listen, because we unpack and also break down issues, complex issues, in a very nice and little and light manner that you will enjoy. So first of all, tell us where you're listening to us from. If you're in Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, remember our dial. Check us on our social media spaces and pages. You'll find us there. And of course, you will find to know what's going on in the studio. And also we'll play for you beautiful music all along that keeps your head pumping, and give you a bit of what's happening on our roads, because the traffic is key if you're going home. It's Christmas, it's Dideba.
Yeah.
It's Dideba. And Dideba we go.
No stopping, and you should not even question someone. Unaenda wapi?
Yeah.
December we cruise around.
And Solo was asking me about the death and burial of Beryl Odinga, which has been brought a lot of issues. People are saying, why should she be buried in her father's compound? Yet she was a married woman. She has children and grandchildren.
Yes.
So the cultural fanatics are saying it is a mistake.
Is it a mistake?
It shouldn't be a mistake, because culture is very dynamic, number one. Number two, there's always a process of when you reach to that decision. There must have been a serious problem with where she should have been interred earlier.
Yes.
And one of the rules of that is that if the husband mistreated her, she can be buried in the father's place. And this is what happened. The first husband, Otieno Ambala, the MP for Game, who was jailed and who died in 1985 after the killing of Horens Ongili Owiti, the MP, did not treat. And if you read Raila's book, Flame to Freedom, you'll see a whole chapter Raila has written. I think it's chapter 9 on Beryl.
Yes.
And the difficulties of marriage to that man.
Yes.
And the man was just catfishing Beryl. And I think it didn't sit well with Jaramogi one. In fact, in that book, Oburu actually puts it even better in his book that after Jaramogi refused that the girl Beryl should be married in by Otieno Ambala, but Ambala wanted to win a seat and knew if I marry an Odinga, I can convince him to support me to get a seat.
Oh, so it was for political purposes.
It was political purposes, yeah. And then after that, she was the girl was very much mistreated and all that kind of thing. The relationship couldn't last, and Oburu talks very much in the shadows of my father, and Raila's Flame to Freedom. There's every chapter there. And remember that this girl was Kalonzo's classmate in the law school. She went to school properly.
Yes.
So I think why she's getting to be buried in Bondo is because that marriage fell apart. Number two, the second marriage was in Zimbabwe and it's too far, so it's always good. Yeah.
And actually, even when they were conducting her memorial service, I think Oburu Odinga actually mentioned about their relationship and also the hardships in her marriage, and he said that Oburu and his brother Raila Odinga frequently tried to salvage the union, but it looked like it was not happening. So I think it's understandable.
It's understandable.
If that is the case, then that's why she's probably going to be buried in
Kangoka
Jaramogi on this Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday. But this also, Saturday, I think she didn't do herself a good favor, because if you as a woman, if you think that this thing is not going to work, you buy your piece of land, you build your home, because now you have children, you have grandchildren, so that you set a home. So for me, there's a failure in her part
as well.
The culture has really dealt with it properly. Let her be buried in the father's compound. That's where she belongs now. But as a human being, when you reach a certain that you are now old enough, you have your daughters are almost getting married, you need to have settled down. You have to have the responsibility of putting up a home. Put up a home down where you can actually retire. Just go buy land, or tell your brothers, you'd have told Raila, get me land for 5 or 10 acres. Then establish a home. And then that home, your kids, your grandkids can come and identify with it. But I think also she was living on the first lane. That's what I can say. Okay. It was quite remorseful, and condolences to the Odingas. You could really tell that Oburu Odinga has greatly been affected by these two deaths. The way he talked about it, you could even tell in his tone. So we can only wish them well. We wish them well, because it is very sad to lose two people in a span of a month. Very, very short time. And then remember, the stepdaughter of this lady also passed on. She also passed away. And she's being buried tomorrow. You see that Beryl Odinga is being buried on Saturday. The stepdaughter is being buried tomorrow on Friday. So it's crazy. And it's really, really tough. It's crazy. It's tough for them. And then also it's interesting to know that in this space and time, those burials should be conducted according to the traditions the way they are. But away from burial and issues of Kangoka Jaramogi, we are really shocked at the passing of the Kenyan actor Bilal Wanjao. Rest in peace. And rest in peace. You have been a great source of inspiration, a superstar in the industry who has shaped it with beautiful comedy. Tahidi High, of course, as Mr. Bazaar. You remember? Yes, I do. Because of his posture and his stature. Then Afande Kasoro. So he's done some very good productions. He was outstanding, and it was really hard to miss him. He won 2017 Kalasha Award for the best comedic act in Nairobi, in Kenya. So I think he's a wonderful soul, and may he rest in peace. Great. What do you think about him? Good actor. It's sad that we have lost him. They say that the statement says he died. He passed on this morning after diabetic complications, and struggle with diabetic. And maybe what we can actually just urge people is, please try and stay healthy. Try and stay healthy. Now, remember, this guy was a brother to one of Kenya's finest boxers. If you have a guy who loves boxing, and we hope that Ruben Dolo, the president of boxing Kenya, Commonwealth, the former Wekataya, the former boxer, but also the MP for Makadara, Ruben Dolo. So one of the best Kenya's boxers is Suleiman Bilali. Is a brother to this guy. He was a lightweight champion. I had no idea. So Suleiman, if you remember, in 2000, Suleiman Bilali won gold for Kenya. And he's also won or Commonwealth gold. He's an Olympian. He's one of the finest boxers Kenya has ever produced.
Yes.
So that's a brother to Suleiman Bilali. So the late Wanjao Bilali is a younger brother to Suleiman Bilali.
Okay.
The Kenyan great who has done his thing for the country and lifted this country very high.
True that.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We are going to discuss many issues. And especially even the tour of Rais Ruto to Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Remember, Uhuru Kenyatta is up there as well. Remember, Trump has invited very many people, including Kagame, to witness the signing deal between Felix Tshisekedi and the M23 of Nanga Kananga. And Rwanda. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen. There are people who used to steal from Congolese. I don't know how they'll survive. The voyeurs.
Yes. And many people have actually benefited and profited from that struggle that caused a war.
Yeah, Congolese people really suffer because of its neighbors who are scavenging from their riches.
True that.
Yeah. Keep listening. When we come back, we come with more conversation, music, entertainment, and anything in between. Of course, CEO Charles Oteno and Solomon Kokon and our super DJ, Cham on the 1 and 2s. Turn the car. Bring it on to me.
You know, Charles,
yeah, man.
I'm always flattered when you sing, and you have been claiming that I wanted to become a musician.
Well, you wanted to be a musician. Only that you could not sing like the band. The Coco
the Master.
Coco Master. Now,
yes,
there are some interesting things which are going to happening. That the Law Society of Kenya Committee on Senior Council has shortlisted 54 candidates for conferment to the rank of Senior Council this year. The candidates are from 105 lawyers who applied for the recognition this year. National Assembly Speaker Weta is listed among Elisha Ongoya, PLO Lumumba, Katwa Kigen, Mudomi Thiankolu, and others include Solicitor General Ogeto Kennedy, Ipoa Isaac, Chairman Isaac Hassan, NIS Director Nurdin Haji, and Data Commissioner Immaculate Kasait, and then Gor Kogalo, Chairman Ambrose Rachier, former Makueni Governor Kivuda Kibwana, LSK President Nelson Harvey, and Eric Thierry, among others.
Wow. Quite a prestigious list right there.
Yeah. But my question is, when all these years, Wetana Koga to junior.
Actually, I'm listening to looking at the list of the 54 who have been shortlisted.
Yes.
I'm shocked that some names actually were not already in that list, because people like Katwa Kigen, if you look at Kivuda Kibwana,
Kivuda, of course,
Ambrose Rachier, quite prominent names right there, and in the legal industry.
Yes,
and but I think before they shortlist, a lawyer should have served for over 15 years.
Yes.
And very prestigious cases as well.
Won prestigious cases. Written some rights and serious ones.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's crazy that Weta, all those years, he's not been in that list.
Well, that one caught me off guard.
Weta.
The Weta himself.
Umekuwa junior lawyer all that time.
I think it just comes in time. Actually, what it says here, to become a senior counsel in Kenya, an advocate must apply to the Committee on Senior Counsel and meet the stringent criteria, including having at least 15 years of standing, demonstrating impeccable professional conduct and integrity, and making significant contribution to the legal profession through scholarly works.
Scholarly works, of course. Elisha Ongoya, hands down. He lectures University of Nairobi. Professor Kibuda Kibwana, fantastic guy.
As well.
Deserves it to be there, definitely, because they have done. Mudomi Thiankolu, fantastic,
very, very good
lawyer. So he deserves to be there. The people, and even Ambrose Rachier, there are guys who have really been at the forefront of in making the legal profession becomes a big thing.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see now from the 54.
How many?
How many now?
My question is,
Yes.
when all these years, wetana koga tu junior.
Actually, I'm listening to looking at the list
Yes.
of the 54 who have been shortlisted.
Yes.
I'm shocked that some names actually were not already
In that list.
because people like Katwa Kigen, if you look at Kivuda Kibwana,
Yeah, Kivuda, of course.
Ambrose
Rachir.
Rachir,
Yeah.
quite prominent names right there, and in the legal industry.
Yes.
And but I think they before they shortlist, a lawyer should have served for over 15 years.
Yes.
And very prestigious cases as well.
One prestigious cases. Written some rights and serious ones.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's crazy that Weta, all those years,
Yes,
he's not been in that list.
well, that one caught me off guard.
Weta.
The Weta himself.
Umekuwa junior lawyer all that time.
I think it just comes in time. Actually, what it says here, to become a senior counsel in Kenya,
Yes.
an advocate must apply to the Committee on Senior Counsel
Yes.
and meet the stringent criteria,
Yeah.
including having at least 15 years of standing, demonstrating impeccable professional conduct
Yeah.
and integrity, and making significant contribution to the legal profession through scholarly works.
Scholarly works, of course. Elisha Ongoya, hands down. He
Yes.
lectures University of Nairobi. Professor Kibuda Kibwana,
Yes.
fantastic
Fantastic
guy.
as well.
Deserves it to be there, definitely, because they have done. Modhomi Thiankulu,
Yes.
fantastic.
Very, very good
lawyer.
name. Yeah.
So he deserves to be there.
Yeah.
The people, and even Ambrose Rachir.
Yes.
Yeah, there are guys who have really been at the forefront of
Yes.
in making the legal profession
processes.
becomes a big thing.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see now from the 54.
How many?
How many now will make it to the mark?
Yeah.
Okay, because it looks like out of the 54, the names not easy.
They are heavyweights.
They are heavyweights.
They are heavyweights. Na hiyo hakuna kuhonga.
Hakuna kuhonga hiyo. So
Okay.
all the best to them.
All the best lawyers. Keep listening. When we come back, we're going for news in a few. When we come back, we come with more. Keep listening. To the ghost of 2007, where people were 42 against 1. We will not want our country to go that direction.
That's true.
And we had a post-election violence because of political utterances that
Yes.
do not sit well
Yes.
with harmonization of a country. Yeah.
And of course, now that we are even out of these by-elections, now we have already sworn in the newly elected leaders.
Wamudende.
Well, then, let us stop just thumping
Yes.
and get to work.
Wamudende.
That one has to be one of the best memes that came out
I'm
of those
telling you,
from the by-elections.
Yes.
Soprano.
Wamudende. The guy who won with 500 votes.
Yes, I don't know, it's 519.
And 19.
That is Manibior. And he's also spitting fire. So
You know,
he has
have you seen? I don't know that Manibiora has come back to town.
he's in Karen.
He's in
and
Karen.
he has showed a video of him swimming in a pool and parking a G-Wagon in front of his house. So he's saying,
Yes.
whether you voted for him, the 519 of you,
Yes.
him, he doesn't care. He's back to living well.
Manibiora.
Our good friend.
Manibiora. I hope we'll meet him in one of these clubs very soon. This of these ideas. And we laugh at him because Manibior, yani unatoka hapa Nairobi unaenda pata kura 500. And the way you floss for us in the city.
You know, this politics
Yes.
is not for the weak. Lazima ukuwe umekazana because 1, 2, 3, 500
Yeah.
and 19. Yani ni kama results za KCPE.
I'm telling you. Out of 519 out of 600.
But
marks.
we can't laugh at him.
Manibior,
And it's
you're
like-
my brother. Don't worry, man. You got 519. My question is, I hope nowadays, when we used to go to Kiza or B Club, where you used to rule the tables.
Yes.
But anyway, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having a ball in the studio. Of course, we are playing on and to discussing issues. And if you know, Manibior is our friend, by the way. But tutakutana tu hapo nje after 519 votes. There's no problem, man. There's no problem. He can swim in the swimming pool in Karen.
Yes.
But politics is not for the weak-hearted.
Kabisa.
Kama huna pesa, don't try this at home.
Don't try.
Keep listening. When you come up, come with. Of course, it's the Spice Drive. I'm your host, CEO Charles Otieno, bringing you the best. And of course, we are with Solomon Kokod and DJ Chams on the 1 and 2s. Welcome to the party. Solo is a bit of hip hop now. We're gonna play for you
Friday.
Friday.
Putting us right into the mood.
Yes,
you know,
man.
Thursday is the new Friday.
And I know tomorrow is the day.
Tomorrow is the D-Day, but we started early.
We started early. It's
Kick
Christmas.
it.
It's
Yes,
December,
Christmas.
man.
Yes.
Now, the President, William Samoei Ruto, is somewhere in America, United States. And of course, to witness the signing of the peace or the deal between Congo and Rwanda, Kagame and Tshisekedi about the war in the Eastern Congo. But also DJ Trump. I call him DJ because, and he's not as good as DJ Cham on the 1 and 2s. So DJ Trump has called Somalis out and saying that they come from, I don't know where. And there is a lot going on there.
Yes.
So what's your view of this whole shenanigans? The Congo signing, Somalis in Minnesota with DJ Trump.
Yeah. And I think, as they said, well, after his utterances, it looks like the U.S. federal agents have already started an operation to sweep off Somalis because Trump claimed that they have been they have ripped off the country of billions of dollars. He actually called Somalis he called them garbage.
You know, I don't take Trump seriously because I think he has some issues which he needs to deal with personally first.
He called them garbage, which has not really gone well with them. And he said they don't even have a country. He said he does not recognize it as a country. He just says it's just a bunch of people who are walking around and killing each other.
You know, if you take DJ Trump seriously, because DJ Trump has some big problems he has to deal with. And one of them is racism, because he does not believe that black people have any place in the United States. And if it's his wish, he would actually get rid of everyone out of that.
Out of the
and make it a white
States.
country only.
And actually, even with this, he has also passed another bill well, he has signed that there are some people who will also not have the access or the privilege of getting green cards. So there are some countries that have been blacklisted where they're saying they don't want immigrants from those nations. So, you know, for all those people who've been trying to go looking for greener pastures in the US, then it's going to be trouble right now.
The greenback.
Trouble. Yes, it's going to be trouble. And his utterances, of course, did not go well with the senator, Ilhan Omar.
Yeah.
And, you know, she really issued a very, very firm statement. And even actually claimed that she thinks that Trump is obsessed with her because in all his utterances he kept mentioning her and calling her names.
You see, Trump. How many times did I call you Trump?
You called him like 4 times now.
He forgets he's the president of the most powerful country in the world and behaves like a village bully. You know, Trump and a village bully in those estates of Matar, there's no difference.
No difference at all.
Because he doesn't know what decorum is all about.
Not at all, and especially even in front of journalists.
Yeah,
he keeps calling them names.
Yeah, he talks like someone who's just landed from the Mars to the Earth for the first time, and he doesn't know the social dynamics of how people relate to one another and why it is important to treat people well.
Yes.
So he treats people like garbage and he thinks that he's right. And of course, we have to tell Trump that you cannot. But also, the Somali in United States must also come out and live within the set parameters of law.
Yes.
Because one of the biggest problems is the fraud which they are being called on for. So if you know that you are not living in the parameters of what the law requires in a nation, then you have to find a better way of surviving.
That's true.
Do not put people into jeopardy. There are very many good Somali friends of mine everywhere. And I've heard one senator in Kenya saying that the ones who have been kicked from the United States can come to Kenya and to be given IDs. And the question is, do you think that we are trading human trafficking in this country?
Actually, that's not our stand as a nation.
Yeah, we cannot be behaving like idiots that you just come and wake up
one day
and tell us that you will come. You can come to Kenya. Come to Kenya to do what?
That's true.
Who told you?
Yeah.
If you came from Kenya, you can go back to Kenya. If you came from Somali,
you
go
just go
and
back home.
build Somali.
Go and build home. Yes, and those are some of the sentiments that people have actually been vouching for.
Yeah, if you are not welcome in the United States,
yes,
and you came from Somalia,
yes,
it is high time you say, let's go and fix our country.
Fix our country and thrive.
Yeah. So if you are not going to fix your country, you cannot transfer all those to a neighboring country.
Yes.
And Kenyans must know that the biggest problem Kenyans will face in the next 10 years is that Kenya will be a country of immigrants.
We have so many of them in the country.
You cannot have all the Congolese selling shoes and Burundis selling smokies.
Yes. Yes.
And Rwandese doing babas and masus. And you expect a country to have order and law and order.
And the ogas in Thika Road.
No, that road. Mirema Drive.
Yes.
My Nigerian brothers.
Nigerian brothers are thriving there.
Yeah, thriving in Mirema Drive.
Yes, they even have...
and the Yahoo boys.
The Yahoo boys are there, and they're not leaving the house. That's why they've also been called out. They never leave the house.
Yeah.
They just leave the house to go to the club to do the money splashing.
And actually they can. They've money train.
Chuk, 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 chuk. Make it rain.
Make it rain.
So it's really a big focus and a big issue for us to look at this issue.
Yeah, we have
because
to deal
we
with
are having so many foreigners. Not that we don't welcome foreigners.
Kenya is welcoming people, but please, we do not want to have so many people come in. We do not know what they're doing. If you come to work and earn a living from Kenya, please make sure you go back to your home.
That's true.
Just make sure. If you're Oga, you're from Ghana, you're from Congo, you're from the guys who sell for us sweets, because all of them are Burundians and tea.
Yes.
Yeah. Please, after making that shilling, you can go back to Burundi and build Burundi so that you can make it a better place for people to live in.
That's true.
So we cannot be coming all of us in Nairobi and now Trump want to add some other Somalis.
Because now they're going to run back to
But
Kenya.
talking about Somalis, by the way, you remember that character who killed that women and stuffed them in the bag?
Yes.
That Somali boy.
His name was Hashim Dagane.
Yes, Hashim Dagane.
Hashim Dagane, there was an episode where some strange, mysterious murders were being reported in this area of Lavington and Kileleshwa.
Yeah.
And now when the DCIs were presenting the report, because it was actually very, very, very shocking to hear some of the things that he was doing to these people. And he has also been accused of killing his girlfriend.
And boiling her.
Yeah, boiling. It's really graphic. It's really, really graphic, because the body parts that were collected and the samples that were collected around Langata Cemetery were really showing a graphic picture of what had happened to the girl.
Yeah.
Because the body parts had actually been boiled and the skin was falling off.
Yeah, that's the skin was falling off. Yeah,
so it was very, very, very horrific. Yeah. But not that we are trying to label all Somalis or other characters from other countries in that way. But that is what really spoils the name of a nation once they go to seek asylum or are thriving in other countries.
let's thrive in peace. To avoid the criminal elements.
That's true.
That's what we are saying, that if you are a law-abiding citizen, you can live anywhere because law and order is what we call for. But if you have other ulterior motives, then
Yes.
you belong to jail.
That's true.
And we will not be apologetic about it. And so make sure that you continue doing your due diligence. Don't allow all foreigners in the country. They must be of good moral standing.
That's true.
Good moral standing.
Very important. Because we already have our problems here. We already have our problems here.
We have Rigiji
We have
fire.
we have our own troubles to sort.
Yeah, we have a lot of
and
them
we cannot
to deal with.
accommodate more.
We can't accommodate more. So, of course, if you're listening to us, this is Spice FM. Of course, it's the Spice Drive this afternoon. I'm your host, CEO Charles Otieno, and Solomon Koko, our DJs, DJ Champs on 1 and 2s. And, of course, you can listen to us in all these areas. Of course, Nairobi 94.4, Mombasa 87.9, Nakuru 96.0, Eldoret 96.7, Nyeri 90.9, Kisumu 102.5, and Malindi we are on 97.7. Of course, Spice Drive is a show that keeps it real. We keep it real. So Lo, because we want to go to news.
Yes.
And DJ Cham amesema leo Friday, Thursday ni kama Friday.
Leo ni Friday.
And I hope that today he's not going for a luta. A luta!
What are you going to do
A
at
luta.
5 o'clock
What are you going to
in
do
the
at 5
morning?
a.m.?
Saluta.
So when you come back, ladies and gentlemen, we tell you what's happening on our roads. We'll tell you also what's happening in the news, because we're going to news in a few. But before that, let me usher DJ Cham on the 1 and 2s. Of course, it's a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Keep listening. It's a Spice Drive. Of course, DJ Champs on 1 and 2s and bringing the beat in style. Of course, when you reach around 6 o'clock now is when it takes a different turn musically.
We are at the peak.
Yeah, the peak. But Solo,
yes.
Before we go to our conversation, I've just remembered that my good friend from Nigeria, Natasha Oswaraju, and Two-Face or Two Baba.
Yes.
They are so dramatic.
They have become so dramatic.
That I've never seen such a drama.
Yes.
Yani someone was saying, Two-Face Idibia is from frying pan into the fire.
Into the fire. Because, previously,
yes,
we knew Two-Face as a very humble and dramatic, easy and mellow-voiced singer who was beloved by many.
An African king.
Yes. And, spent a lot of time with the ex-wife now.
Annie.
Annie
Idibia.
But all of a sudden, now we are seeing him in handcuffs. Now we have seen his outburst on a live stream. And it's not the Two-Face, and people are saying now he has lost the aura that people had associated him with for the longest time.
It's really sad because when you listen to Two-Face's friends, you realize that Natasha, the politician, and I always tell men, when you find a woman who is 32 years old,
yes,
never been married, has no kid, do you think not other men tried?
Oh, that's a red flag.
It's a big red flag.
32 years old.
Not married. Not with a kid. And now you think you'll tame her.
So you have bought a second-hand car.
You've bought a car which knows when to come home and who controls the home. So now,
yes,
Two-Face, and you can see Natasha would not go. And remember, she has a very good law degree.
Yes.
She's a politician from Endo State. Do you know, in a male-dominated world, for you to have won a seat?
Yes, in a male-dominated...
especially in Endo in Nigeria, Endo State in Nigeria. That means that you got substance.
You have a lot of substance and you are tough-skinned.
So it means that Natasha is not a pushover.
Yes, that's true.
Now, this gentleman, soft-spoken, well-cultured, had a very bad relation. Had a very beautiful marriage at the start, of course, with Annie Macaulay.
For a long time.
And then, of course, Annie had her shortcomings. You see, the biggest problem, men are blamed, even in women's issues.
Yes.
Because remember, Annie also had drug issues.
Yes.
Which was a big problem to Two-Face.
It was.
And the marriage was on the rocks for a very long time. Okay, every man cheats apart from Solo.
The Men Who Don't Cheat Association.
Who you?
See us. Yes.
So, from our association, Men Who Don't Cheat.
Yes.
Now, Two-Face was not our member.
Okay.
So that was a problem.
Yes. He did not meet the threshold there.
Yeah, he didn't meet the threshold of admission to Men Who Do Not Cheat Association, which we represent.
Yes.
So he was the other one who ran around with some beautiful girls as well.
Yes.
So now there was problem, and Annie was into this drugs thing, and the marriage, the African queen, collapsed. Things collapsed, and of course Natasha was on the sideways there, and of course hooked up with the Two-Face. Now. The Two-Face's family did not want Natasha. Especially Rose Idibia, the mother of Two-Face, has said, and yesterday I had her saying in some media space that, please, Natasha, leave my son alone. Remove that bracelet you gave him and the necklace, which has charms. Yeah. So you see, Nigerian anything is about juju.
Juju. You say it's driving him crazy.
It's driving. You're making my son crazy. We know him. He's not himself. Let him divorce peacefully. Yes. But what I'm understanding is that Natasha is also not a pushover. So
she's not a pushover, of course.
Two-Face has to really think, does he want this marriage?
Yes.
The girl is pregnant, or does he want to save his life?
And so many people have, so many people have said that he might have a small window to revive his previous marriage, because the divorce is still ongoing. It has not been officiated yet, but the occurrences that are happening, or whatever we're witnessing right now, has really, really transformed his image from who we knew to who he is right now. He also posted a video on social media, I guess that was yesterday, saying that he might, and people were quick to observe and say that he looks like a man who actually needs help.
He does need help.
He's not in a very, very good space.
Yeah, he's not in a good space. Two-Face Idibia is not in a good space. You can check and see that that girl, Natasha, has really driven the man crazy.
And this one is going to have a very adverse effect on his career.
Big time.
It's going to cost him a lot.
You see, if Natasha is the one who is deciding who you do collabos with,
now you're messed up.
You're messed up. And sometimes people are saying that if you call Two-Face and he's asleep and Natasha picks the phone, he deletes the number. She deletes the number. So the guy is in shit, man.
That's his big trouble.
Man, you're in trouble.
Trouble. African king.
African king is in trouble. Let's save Two-Face Idibia, my brothers and sisters. The man, the myth, the legend, the man who brought us some of the biggest songs
in Africa.
The man who was here with us and did the most wonderful things. Of course, if you talk about African musical icons, you start with Two-Face Idibia.
He definitely
then you come to, in Nigerian circles, you have to come to our good friend, the Coco Master.
Coco Master D'banj.
Coco Master.
D'banj himself.
So there are two people who you really, really expect not to be going down that direction.
Yes.
And of course, the new stars of generation who have come later on. And of course, the one who is behaving badly, Burna Boy.
Burna Boy, who's also having his set of troubles. Because
he has too many troubles.
Because a lot of people are not showing up for his concerts now.
Because Burna Boy kicked a woman from his concert.
Before even finding out what the real trouble was.
And then Burna Boy also had an issue with us in Kenya in 2019, you remember?
Yes, I remember he came and he insulted Kenyans after showing up late
for a show.
Concert.
So Burna Boy has a temper problem.
Yes, an ego.
and ego problem. So Burna Boy, I don't think it will end up well for him, but he's among the African superstars.
Yes.
Burna is something closer to Fela. Of course, he's a copy of Fela.
Yes.
He's a Fela's copy because Burna Boy's grandfather was Fela's manager.
Yes, and also the mom worked very closely with Fela.
Yes, because because of the father. The father was a manager for the Republic of Kakuta.
Yes. And if you know, then you
Fela. Yeah, so it's interesting to see what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. But also, let's talk about alcohol and sperm count. Ladies and men, ladies, is it true that alcohol reduces men's sperm count?
And where is this one coming from?
I don't know, but people are saying that alcohol reduces a man's sperm count.
So we are getting high, and even if we are performing, there are no fruits of
labor. Yeah.
Hakuna matunda.
Hakuna matunda ya uhuru.
Mti unamea ila hauna matunda.
Hauna matunda. A doctor should tell us, is it true that alcohol reduces the sperm count? And you fire blanks only?
Yes, and that's why women are complaining that there are no kids.
I'm telling you.
Wow, that's a serious issue, and we should. Baby, let's hear from our listeners.
Listeners, tell us: is it true that if you continuous drinking of alcohol reduces sperm count? Is it sure? Is it the true thing, or people are making these things up?
Sperm count. A very interesting one.
Yeah, sperm count. We're gonna count them. And how do you count sperm? Crazy people.
Crazy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we're going for news. When we come back, we come with a beautiful conversation. Of course, it's around 6 o'clock right now in 57 minutes past 5. Let's usher in DJ Charm on the 1 and 2s. And later on, we get for news. And we continue the conversation. Keep listening. It's the Spice Drive. In for this show. Spice FM is a show. We give you only beautiful conversations with Solo here and DJ Cham on the 1 and 2s. And now let's move on to something very interesting. Yesterday there was EPL matches.
Yes.
And a small team from London won. Small team from
Charles,
London.
I keep telling you one
small
thing.
Team from London.
If there's a time when Arsenal is on top of the world,
yes, is now.
This is it. This is it. Arguably the best team. And yesterday's game was a fantastic show. It was just one of the best games ever. You know, you just see the way the team has gelled together. The way they are scoring goals. Did you see Saka's goal? You know, they tried even to get it off from going into the goal, but wow, it was a fantastic game yesterday, and Arsenal is on top of the world right now.
They are 5 points clear.
5 points clear.
Congratulations, Goons. But we'll remind you that you have more injuries. Declan Rice, he got injured.
Yes.
Masquera got injured.
Unfortunately.
Saliba is injured. Of course, Gabriel Magalhaes is injured.
Yes.
Injury problems.
But if you still see the way the team is still maintaining form, then it tells you a lot about
if you don't win the league,
how hard they've worked.
They are working hard, but you see Arsenal's time to...
You said it's in December?
In December.
But already we've started the first week with
the next
2-0 win.
The next match is Aston Villa. That's a dropping of points.
No,
Aston Villa.
I don't think so.
It's lunchtime kickoff.
We are still...
lunchtime kickoff solo.
We are still putting it...
Wait and see.
Okay, we are still maintaining that unbeaten run, so...
Aston Villa versus Arsenal Saturday. Let me see. What time is it? I know that match is around... it's lunchtime. Yes, Aston Villa. Kickoff. You're going to Villa Park. Lunchtime kickoff. I can tell you. It is not over until the fat lady
sings.
And I always say, the fat lady sang, joined the gym and became a supermodel.
No fat ladies anymore.
Yes. They sang, they joined the gym and they became supermodels.
I thought she got a hoarse voice.
No. And then yesterday also, then Arsenal won against Brentford, ladies and gentlemen, 2-0.
2-0.
And then Brighton And Aston Villa, it was who blinks fast. It's Brighton 3, Aston Villa scored 4, so Aston Villa leapfrogged Brighton there. Burnley versus Crystal Palace, the Crystal Palace team, which were defeated by United on Sunday, they managed to get back at Burnley and defeated them 1-0. Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. Forest is coming. Wolves got lost in the forest. So as usual, they got lost in the forest 1-0. So of course, Wolves were totally lost by that 1-0 in the forest.
In the forest.
Yes. Then Leeds showed Chelsea blue things. So Leeds defeated Chelsea 3-1 at home.
Yes.
And of course, the tribulation and the trouble of Liverpool are still continuing. They have not won in a long time in their backyard.
They went down 4-1.
No, yesterday went 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, but they were lucky to get an own goal from Mukiele, who scored on the net towards the end of that match. Otherwise, they were losing also 1-0, but they secured 1-1 against Sunderland. So Liverpool has gone 7th on the table. And today, ladies and gentlemen, wait for it. Wait for it. The greatest side of all time. The great Manchester United, the red side, is going to play West Ham tonight.
Tonight you might just get lucky because West Ham right now currently at 17th.
Yeah.
And as Manchester at 7th.
8th.
At 8th, eh?
Yeah.
So, wow. But I know, anyway, let's just wait for the moment. It might be just a lucky day for you because you're at Old Trafford.
No.
Tomorrow, once we have a conversation, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if you actually go lower.
Let me tell you. I've looked at this table.
You'll go to the two digits.
Page 2.
Two digits numeric.
Page 2. I can tell you the only team which has not played, which is under us, is that West Ham only.
Yes.
Manchester United is in the 9th position. 9th. They've played 13 games, won 6.
Yes. This will be your 14th game today.
Yeah. Drawn 3, lost 4. They have 21 points.
You might end up in page 2 now.
So now there's no one else because Everton has played. They played 14. They've won 6 as well. Okay. Tottenham has played 14. Newcastle, which is number 12, have played 14. Brentford 14. Bournemouth 14. Fulham 14. Even Nottingham and even Leeds.
Okay.
The only team which you are meeting today, there are only 2 teams which have not played their 14th match.
Yes.
And it's Manchester United and West Ham United. So the table does not change.
So today then is going to be a battle of, I don't know, probably you're fighting for a point each.
No. So
I would not be surprised with a draw.
The great Manchester United must win because let me see where we land today. Today,
if you win,
if
jumping from
United win tonight, we'll be on the 5th place because in 5th place we will replace Crystal Palace because they'll have 23 points,
and you will have
24 points.
24 points. 24.
Yeah, the only teams we cannot leapfrog is Chelsea because they're on 24 points, but their goal difference is so massive.
It's high.
Yeah, so that's the only team we cannot leapfrog. But it is what it is.
But if only wishes were horses.
Beggars could not ride. And then on tomorrow, there are also another couple of matches. On Saturday is when Arsenal will meet Aston Villa at Villa Park. Very early kickoff there. And then FC Bournemouth will meet Chelsea at Bournemouth Stadium. Everton will meet Nottingham Forest. I hope they will not be lost in that forest again. Man City will meet the Sunderland team, which is high flying. Newcastle United will face Burnley, and then Tottenham Hotspur will face Brentford, and Leeds will be the Giant Killers will face Liverpool again, and then on Sunday, this week it's called Brighton versus West Ham, Fulham versus Crystal Palace, and on Monday, as usual, the great Manchester United is going to play the bottom boys. Wolves. The bottom boys.
Yeah, but you know the bottom teams are always the hardest, and Manchester is not at its best form.
My friend. My friend. The bottom team with 2 points.
Yes.
Those ones are going home. Oh, man.
They're going to relegation.
Straight.
They're already on relegation zone.
Straight. Even their mind is not there.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how our games look this afternoon. So, Manchester United, West Ham tonight. So, keep listening, of course. When we come back, we come with more information. And today, Safaricom sold 15% of the government shares to Vodacom, and they raised 264 billion shillings.
For the 15%?
For the 15%. Now, the Kenyan government ownership of Safaricom reduces to around 20%, which is around 270 billion. Which is still a huge amount of money.
Okay.
Yeah, but that money is being taken to sovereign fund for infrastructure development. So I think it's a good thing that money will be reinvested.
Okay. But also on a rejoinder on that one is that MP Dindi Nyoro actually said that there's a difference between privatization and outright sale, and says that this one is actually an outright sale. Those are his opinions as well. Says Safaricom was already a private company, and government of Kenya's stake was for revenue raising, and Kenyans are not getting a value for money. I don't know. Those are his opinions.
I don't think so, because in that, when I was having lunch with a couple of guys today, and we were just looking at the cost. Safaricom is a company is 1.13 trillion.
Yes.
The whole cost of that company. 15% of that amount comes to around
170 billion. Yes.
Now, we've sold it for 240 billion.
Yes.
That means
an extra.
It's 60. Not. There's always you put into consideration. Like the value, not the exact value, but what you can raise from that 15%. So we have actually in matters finance.
Yes,
I think the government has gotten a very good value.
It's gotten a good value.
Yeah, because if it was 15%, the company Safaricom is 1.13 trillion. And we're saying only 15%.
Yes.
15% of that is around 169 billion.
About 170 billion.
Or if you round it off.
Yes.
So that amount, if they had sold it at the outright sale, the way Ndindi is saying,
yes,
then they would have raised only 170. But they have said plus future value.
But plus future value.
That's why they have been given 240 billion.
That's 70 billion more.
Extra.
Yes.
On top of it.
Yes.
So I do not know why Ndindi is saying that, but of course, he's a politician. Politicians will always find a way of saying, this. But the government...
It's a win.
Yeah, the government can sell the shares.
Yes.
They deem that. And there's nothing a government should actually own Safaricom for. It's a private business.
Okay.
Mobitelea had around 5% earlier.
Yes.
The government had 40%, and then Vodacom.
Yes.
So right now that gives Vodacom around 55% of the shares.
So Vodacom now become the majority shareholder at 55%.
Yes. So the government retains around 20% of the shareholding.
Okay.
Which is not bad, because you need money to develop. So
it's a smart move.
It's a smart move. I think politicians will always raise issues concerning that every day. And India has a right to say so.
Yes.
Because if you don't make that noise,
people
might think Kenyans are stupid.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's interesting. We'll see what that money they can put it in the sovereign fund for infrastructure. And of course, maybe part of it will be used for development of roads and infrastructure in the country, which we really need.
That's true.
To raise more income. So Lo, it's been a wonderful afternoon.
Yes.
And to all our listeners out there, we say asanteni sana for tuning in SpiceFM, Spice Drive, because you are the people who are always here for us, and we appreciate you, and we love when you stick with us. What do you have to say?
There's also talk we did about the effects that alcohol is causing, and it's sad to say that we are losing a lot of youth to alcohol and alcoholic related conditions. And since it's a season, we all love to party, we all love to have a good time, but let's be responsible.
And take care of yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Do not overindulge.
Yes, we have lost one too many.
Yeah, don't overindulge. So we meet again tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, because Spice Drive is the show that brings you the way things are, unfiltered conversation, great music, and super duper fly one and twos from the region and from the globe. It's been a pleasure, and we meet tomorrow. Keep listening. It's a Spice Drive.